Y'all know what time it is. It's the continuation of the playoffs. And here we go. Last game, round one of the playoffs. Got the London Bulldogs traveling to Chicago to take on the Cougars. And it should be a good one. That last game that we had between the Aviators and the Bisons was one game to remember, one of the best games of the season, living up to the hype. And here we are, hoping to get another one. Got the Chicago Cougars here with home field advantage, trying to knock off the hot London Bulldogs. Here goes the keys to success for these teams. For the Cougars here, they got home field advantage. These are the three keys that they're going to need. The quarterback needs to be consistent, as they got their starting quarterback, Logan McAllister, back in the starting position for them. So they got to make sure that he plays consistent and does a better job than he did when he came back. The defense needs to get to Timmy Merritt, the quarterback for the London Bulldogs. They got to disrupt him and force him to make some bad decisions. The secondary needs to get big stops on the receivers. They need to do a great job covering them. So that's the keys for the Cougars. Now the Bulldogs, keys for them to get success in this game. The O-line needs to get to the linebackers. The strength of this defense is the linebackers for the Cougars. If they can get in the second level and get those blocks on the linebackers of the Cougars, it's going to be a much easier game for them. And also the defense, another key for the defense is to rattle the quarterback McAllister. This is his second game coming back off of injury. They got to force him to make poor decisions with pressure and big hits after the throws. They've got to make sure that they do this. And hands down, if their receivers win tonight, the Bulldogs are going to win tonight. Easy as that. They got key weapons at receiver, and we'll see what they'll do. Thanks for coming through, Alex. Appreciate you being here, as always. And we'll get this thing started. Last game was crazy, y'all. And now hopefully we'll get another one. Let's get it. So the Bulldogs going to get the ball first, and he'll return it out to about the 26. All right, so now we're going to get a look at Timmy Merritt, the rookie quarterback out of Nebraska. The guy threw for 4,646 yards this season, 26 touchdowns, 14 interceptions though, but still had a very productive season. And here he is in the playoffs, hoping to lead his team to the first ever RFL Relocation Bowl championship. So first play, they're going to hand it off to the running back Trope. He gets a good game.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches.
And here we go. We talked about the key components. The offense, the receivers are the keys for their success here today. If the receivers can win and beat the secondary, this should be a pretty easy game for the Bulldogs. But of course, they got to worry about that linebacker core that the Cougars have. And speaking of the linebacker core, there goes Langley coming up from behind, making that tackle on Trope, and they're facing a third down situation. This is very key for the Cougars. They need to come through here. We talked about the linebackers. You see there, Langley, Hubbard, Woolfolk. I mean, these guys, dominant. What's up, Just Jack? Thank you guys for coming through. 3rd and 6, the Bulldogs are going to face here. They're at the 30-yard line. We talked about the receivers being the key for them to be successful here. He's got all day in the pocket, throws, and it's caught. Nice grab by number 81.
They give him 12 yards and a first down.
And that's McGraw. He's been a problem all season. That was a great snag. Way to go get the ball. All right, so they get the first down, so they don't stall out on their first drive. Here they'll go with some play action. Pressure's coming, but he'll have a quick release, and it's intercepted as the Cougars Jean Batiste comes up with a huge turnover early on their first possession. Oh, man. Cougars lost last week in the last game of the season. And here they are taking on the hot Bulldogs, and they already turned it over. So hopefully this can get the Cougars fired up. They also got a great receiving core, but the problem that you want to worry about with this team is the quarterback. They got their starting quarterback back. Their backup quarterback actually did a very great job, and the reason why they are in the playoffs right now. But they choose to go with the starting quarterback that they had before, Logan McAllister. And it's going to be all on him if they can advance here tonight.
2nd down and 4.
There he is in the shotgun. They also are without their starting running back, Tomlinson. Instead, they'll have Hosley, and he gets smacked. That's a 4-yard gain, but they will get the first down. Yeah, the Cougars wide receivers, they definitely are dangerous. Especially big number 86, Landon Lyons. He's a cannon out there at receiver. Makes all the big grabs. 1,000 yards he had this season. Just a big-time playmaker since the beginning of the season, and here he is having a chance to display his ability. And it breaks the tackle somehow. Oh, I thought he was going to bust that. Thought he was going to break loose. But it's a big loss of 4 yards, though, however. And it's 2nd and 14 now for the Cougars. Yeah, Tomlinson was an elite running back for the Cougars, and without him, that running game is definitely going to be affected. There goes a handoff. Give it to Hosley. A nice little spin move to get him some extra yardage. And that'll bring him to a 3rd and manageable situation. 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football.
So they're going to have to rely on a big game from their backup running back, Hosley, to make up for Tomlinson's missing appearance. We'll see if he can do it. So far, he's had some pretty good carries. We'll see if they can convert. He's got time in the pocket, a quick throw, and he connects. He's number 15, I believe that's Bronson. And yeah, that's Bryson, excuse me. Number 15, Bryson makes the catch in traffic in between 2 defenders. Good arm strength displayed there by McAllister. Only his 2nd game back since injury, as I said before. 1st and 10. Wind up in that pistol formation. A handoff to Hosley, and this time he's not going to be able to get much as he gets about a yard. Matter of fact, no, not even a yard. He lost a yard. What am I talking about? So 2nd and 11 after the loss on the play. Shotgun. And they'll hand it off. A big hole. He tries to stiff arm. And a good tackle right there as McGee will be taken down. And now they face another 3rd down situation. In the pistol formation, 2 backs. They got the fullback in there. And they'll hand it off to Hosley. Not really a good decision there, in my opinion. I don't think that was the best play call that they could have called. And now here they are facing a 4th down situation, but a manageable field goal. So here's to see if they can get on the board first with 3.
His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him.
Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. And it does! It gets blocked and it's recovered by the Bulldogs, so nobody's on the board yet. Wow. As soon as I said something about somebody getting the block, they get the block. And the Cougars, who had a promising drive, all get shut down. No points on the board. And the Bulldogs get their 2nd shot on offense. Now I believe it was a good decision for them to kick the field goal, just with poor blocking for the field goal. And here they go with a toss out to Trope. He's got all types of daylight. Tries to put on a move and a good tackle. Rather coming downhill, making sure he secured that tackle. It's a 4-yard gain by Blankston. Not Blankston by Trope, but it's Blankston who made the hit.
A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges.
2nd and 6.
That's a nice run. Probing now early.
Pressure is coming. He's got to get rid of the ball. He doesn't, and the rookie is taken down as Boswell will be credited with a sack with Woolfolk, I believe. Also, no, that's Langley who's in. So they both get half a sack, and it's the first sack on the games. Timmy Merritt should have thrown the ball away, but I don't think he was even outside of the tackle box, so he had no choice but to take that. Should have probably threw it towards a receiver. He had time to do that. Terrible blocking by number 77, Christian, as he lets Langley just come off the edge, jumps over him. And here they are facing a 3rd and 15. Tough one to convert here. And here they go with some play action pressure already off the bat, and a catch. What a grab. Oh, Ray Wilson. Well, I don't know how you say it. Rue Wilson? I don't know how to say his first last name. I don't know how he got 2 last names. It's a weird one, the first one, but he makes a nice grab right there. And there you go. Moving down the field, ball on the 33-yard line. And here they are in field goal range. But of course, they don't want to settle for 3. They want the 6. And it's a handoff. And he just muscled through that block and made the tackle at the same time. Great play right there by Pitts. Yeah, Merritt's more so of a pocket passer. And he can make some plays with his legs. But I advise him to just stay in the pocket with this defense. This defense, at one point, #1 defense in the league for a long time. It started falling off toward the end, but definitely a tough defense that you don't really want to try too much on. And right there, a drop pass should have been caught, but still wouldn't have been much. They face 3rd and 11 now.
Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
See if they can convert it here. They converted last time on a 3rd and long situation. A 3rd and 15 they converted after a great catch by Ray Wilson. Dude, that's how you say it. And he throws this one out of bounds. Nowhere to go with it. So they're going to have to try a field goal and see if they can get on the board first.
So on 4th down, Jason Garrett sends in his field goal.
There we go. Let's see if he can hit it.
Left hash. Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
And you hear him? They said a 51-yard kick right here. See if he can hit it. Nobody comes through. The kick is down the middle and is good. He has enough space. So the London Bulldogs will take the lead first. Chicago drove down the field, had an opportunity to get on the board first with a field goal of their own, but it was blocked by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs get their 2nd possession, and now they punch it in. Not for a touchdown, but they at least get a field goal, and they're on the board first. This was a good kick. This will be well back into the end zone.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now we get our first.
And here we go. Logan McAllister. This guy has only played 7 games this season. Injury prone. Had a lot of problems. Also, he's not the greatest quarterback as far as making decisions. And it's going to definitely be a quarterback battle for next season between him and the backup, Peter Carstens. But right now they're starting with McAllister. And they try a toss play, and that is just ate up. Nowhere for them to go with that.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage.
Yeah, McAllister, he's not too bad of a quarterback. He can have his hot games, but definitely not elite. But he has an opportunity here to advance his team in the playoffs. And right there, pressured, and he's forced to throw it to his check down. He hits Hosley for a short gain. And we've talked about this right here, is that the offense has to do a better job of protecting, but it is really up to the quarterback McAllister to make plays here tonight for them to be able to have a shot in advancing. So 3rd and 10 they face, and it's a completed pass. He fights forward. I believe he's got the first down. And they say he's inches short. Inches short. But McAllister really ain't doing that bad. He's 4 for 4 right now. That pass should have been a first down. Should have challenged it. Instead, they'll punt it away.
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
And it'll be Lecky on the return. Breaks a tackle and puts another move on. Should have just kept his momentum with that juke, because if he had that momentum, had that same speed, I think he would have broke that one for a touchdown. But a really good return right there by Saul Lecky. And already, highlights coming out from the defense, getting pressure on Merritt. Got themselves a sack right there. And the offensive line's just been having trouble. The linebackers I've been talking about have been the key players, the strength of this offense. I don't know why they're showing these highlights. These look like more so highlights for the Bulldogs. But still, a tough defense that they are facing here. And if they can win with their receivers, as I've said before, this should be one in the bag for the Bulldogs. And there goes a quick pass out as he'll complete it to Wilson. A gain of 6. Ray Wilson's the tight end. I thought he was the receiver. Anyway, 2nd and 4 after the completed pass. And the Bulldogs already great field position after a great return by Lecky. And they try with a draw play with Trope, but the defense is there. The linebackers, as I've talked about, on it real quick. And that's Woolfolk and Langley there.
Sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. I'm not sure
the run game is definitely going to be a challenge for the Bulldogs because of the great defense, especially the linebackers. I've been saying it many times, but this linebacker core is the best in the league, and they've got to find a way to get to the second level to block these guys. Nice catch right there for Lecky, by Lecky, and it's a first down for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are on the board first with a field goal, and here they are making a case to try to put some more points on the board, as Lecky makes a 12-yard reception there for a first down. And they continue to drive balls down at the 5-yard line. And they'll hand it off to Trope. He's got a lane doing too much. He could have just kept going straight, and he would have had one guy to beat, which would have been the safety. Instead, tried to get too shifty. Gets a good, decent gain, but definitely could have had a bigger one.
They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
2nd and 5 after the run. There we go. He throws. Nice easy pass to Wilson again. No, that's not even Wilson. That's Lecky again. So he connects with Lecky, and already it's the end of the first quarter. So this one looks like it might go by fast. Not really much happening. Might be a low-scoring game in my opinion. The defense I've already talked about is the key for the Cougars. That's their strength. But the Bulldogs are finding ways to get points, and they are still driving. With a first down. And they try to run Trope again, and he's just not going nowhere. Yeah, this game is going by pretty fast. Already the second quarter. No gain on the run there. They got all the receivers out to the right, tight end over to the left. And they're going to look to pass it. He throws, connects with McGraw. And that's a gain of 5. So a really mellowed out game. No really big explosive plays so far that's been going on. The Bulldogs are finding ways to move the ball on the defense of the Cougars here. And here they are in another 3rd down situation. You got to know they're going to feel a little bit upset, more than upset a little bit, if they convert here. They're not getting pressure, but the pressure's coming down. It's a sack on the play as Langley gets there. Already 1.5 sacks on the day for him. And now it's 4th and 15. They're going to have to settle for the field goal. Yeah, their last game was definitely full of big plays. Like you said, 10-0 in the first quarter. This one definitely looking like it's going to be a defensive game. Excuse if the commentary really isn't up there to the best. I kind of am tired right now. I really am tired. But Also, on top of that, no big plays happening right now, so nothing I can really get hype about. But the Bulldogs going to get on the board, hits the field goal, and now it's 6-0.
Encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
The kickoff team on the field.
All right, so the Bulldogs 2 field goals on the board. The Cougars.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Not down by much. A touchdown will give them the lead and put them right into this game. So offense got to get hot though. They got to find ways to convert and make big plays.
Ready to go as they take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul searching now.
I would say so.
There we go. Cougars. All at the 23-yard line.
What's the old adage?
It's going to be under center. Gonna go with some play action. He's got time, still got time, throws, and he is well off target. Tried to connect with his star receiver, Lyons. He was way off with that pass. Here it is, 2nd and 10. Handoff, Hosley, he's got a gap. Puts on a move, and it's a first down run. A good one, too, by Hosley to get them to the 36-yard line.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
There you go. They continue their drive. In the shotgun. He's just going to throw it down to Hosley, but they are all on it. As I said, so far, man, it's just been a real defensive game so far.
Put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think of
I'll hand it off to Hosley. He's not going to get much.
2 yards on the carry there.
I don't know why I said much like that. Did you hear that? You hear how I said much? Much? What the hell was that? But anyway, he doesn't get much on the carry, and it's 3rd and 9.
An obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9.
Gonna go with some play action. He's going, and he just throws this one out of bounds. So it's just looking like it's going to be straps on both sides. This might be a game that won't even reach the 20s on the scoring board, but hey, it's a playoff game. He had a very exciting one just earlier. Today, just one of those games look like. And he boots this one high in the air. And a fair catch. It was a pretty decent one. Should have just kicked it way in the end zone. As high as he kicked that ball, he should just. He had a touchback. They would have been 2 yards back. So Timmy Merritt hasn't been able to cap off a scoring drive for the Bulldogs, but they've been able to come up with points on their last 2 possessions. And we'll see if they can do better here. Oh my goodness, if he had just had a block on Wolford, he would have been open for a touchdown on that sideline, because there was nobody there to catch him. He already had a lead blocker and everything. Yeah, it does seem like it's going to be a low-scoring game. Hopefully it's not like the Steelers where it's all field goals. And the quarterback, I've talked about it, he can make some plays with his legs, and right there he does it with a read option play, a gain of 7. And it's a first down for the Bulldogs.
If you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers,
nice tackle there
because they
by
have to
Blankston.
recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
All right, so a first down after the read option. Merritt in the shotgun. The snap pressure is coming, and it's intercepted. That's McCarthy. I've talked about these linebackers, man. They are hard to run the ball against, and they are hard to pass the ball against. And here they come up with an interception. Their 2nd interception of the day. And linebacker comes up with it right there.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to
nice play right there. The offense. Hopefully they can get on the board. They got really good field position right here.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
They're already in field goal range. Last time they got their field goal blocked, so a little bit of risky on deciding whether or not they want to do that again. 1st and 10, they'll go with a counter run, and it's a hole, but he is met. He should have just kept running straight. Running backs looking like they're just trying to be too shifty. Had that have been Tomlinson, though, the starting running back for the Cougars, that would have probably went another way. 2nd and 6. Handoff to Hosley, and he is met about a yard short before he can get the first down. And now it's 3rd and 1, so easy to convert. I won't say easy, though, because you never know what can happen. And both defenses are pretty good. Of course, they do not want to settle for 3 here on this drive. Got to take advantage of that turnover and get 6 on the board. Alistair's going to throw a nice grab by the tight end, reaching back. Nice snag by him. And it's a 1st down for the Cougars.
Talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defense.
That's Bazili, I believe that's how you say his name. But like I said, even though it was a nice catch as a 1st down, you look at the quarterback, Logan McAllister, he's already showing his inaccuracies. He should have just threw it to him on a stride. And right there he throws a nice pass. Big hit. Huge shot, but it's a 1st down. Another 1st down for the Cougars. They've got to cap this one off. Their star tight end Darby makes that catch. Takes a huge lick too. Here we are, 1st and 10. There goes some play action. He runs right into the blitz. They send the perfect corner blitz. They send Crosby in for the sack. And they get dropped back, as you heard them, 10 yards back. And they just knew that play action was going that way. A great blitz call. And they called it on the right side. Nice play by Crosby. Crosby has been a very solid and aggressive cornerback for the Bulldogs all season. He's made some incredible plays, not to mention that one-hand interception. I think it was like week 16, week 15, something like that, but he was making some plays for a minute. And right there, he makes another one, and an incomplete pass there. Threw that into heavy traffic. So yeah, man, this is just looking like a pure defensive game. He should have probably honestly caught that, but still. Dangerous situation, and not the best place he should have passed it. There we are, facing 3rd and goal from the 19. And he just throws it down. Not a good decision. Once again, Logan McAllister don't know what he's doing. He's got to look down the field. He looked like he had a little bit more time. Instead, he just going to throw it down to his back and lose more yards. And this one's not going to get blocked, and so they're going to get on the board with a field goal. So all field goals here, 6-3. Who's going to score the first touchdown? This game, not as exciting as the last one, but still, you never know what's going to happen. Big plays happen all the time in this league. Games can turn around real quick. So it's a close one. Defensive game, no doubt.
They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up.
Yeah, you might be the only one. No, you got 3 viewers. So 2 other people. There you go, some play action. Throws, and he looked like he maybe would have came down with that. But a great play, that second defender getting in there and making a hit on McGraw so he wouldn't wheel that one in. And it's 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. A key part for this defense, as I've said also, is the defensive back, the secondary, making plays like that. Great play by Blankston. The secondary just needs to be able to keep up with these receivers, because these receivers on the Bulldogs are very explosive. And right there, Straps, he was actually beat, but great closing speed. got beat off the line, came back, and makes a nice play. That's actually the tight end lined up at the receiver position. A great play right there by Blankson. He's been making plays early on already. Here it is, 3rd and 10. And the pressure is getting there. He's forced to throw it away. And it's a 4th down situation once again. So one of those games, y'all. It's just one of those games. Defense is taking over for both sides. Nobody able to score a touchdown yet. Seeing even the special teams making plays, blocking kicks. They got good field position here. They can at least tie things up with a field goal. But as I always say, they don't want a field goal. They want 6. But we haven't seen any explosive plays from either side yet. Only that one catch that the tight end Ray Wilson made. Because Hosley, not good for much there, about a yard.
2 yards on the carry there.
2 yards, they'll get.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think.
Yeah, it might be a low-scoring game, about the 2013, something like that. And there goes a handoff. He breaks tackles, but he's brought down, luckily. 3 yards short for the first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates,
they're facing a 3rd down situation already. These defenses have came ready to play. And it's a 1st down for the Cougars as Hosley finds the gap and gets himself a 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So a 1st down
after the run. And here they are lined up in a tight formation. Under center is McAllister. There goes some play action. Pressure's coming already. He's going to throw, and heavy traffic. He just looks like he's trying to force the ball into a star receiver Lions' hands. There, he just, no way he was going to come down with that pass, even though he is a very athletic, in traffic catching receiver. There's no way he's coming down with that. 3 defenders. I've already talked about it. The quarterback, McAllister, he makes these types of decisions. Very forceful, and he's a risk-taking quarterback. Let's see if the risk pay off for him. Right now, that didn't, but it doesn't matter as it's a 1st down run by Hosley. Hosley's doing a good job on the ground. 14 carries, 51 yards. Not even really sure if that's a good average, but anyway, he's not doing bad. Another big 1st down run by Hosley.
Always talked about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case,
so they're looking like they are at least going to be able to tie as long as they don't turn the ball over. See if they can take the lead though and punch it in for 6. And give it to their 3rd string running back, McGahee. He gets only 3 yards. So yeah, this game, not a lot of action so far already. There's been a lot of defensive plays being made. No big plays, but hopefully we'll see a scoring drive get capped off here by the Cougars. As you can see, man, 2-minute warning already. It is 6-3. This game is moving by fast, to be honest. They'll motion Hosley, and they'll throw it to him. Looks like they try to set up some type of screen, but he had no type of blockers out there. It's 3rd down.
Really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their
Hey, what's up, Ryan Brinker? Love the Steelers logo you got there for your icon there. Steelers Nation all day. Here we go, and it's an incomplete pass. So we're going to have to do nothing but look forward to another field goal on the day. All field goals today. This will be the 4th one if he makes it. Defenses has just been on point for both sides. Yeah, it's definitely been a defensive showdown all day. It's just no big plays really being made.
It's good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So a good snap, good hold. And
so they tie things up. Good field goal.
Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
And now we get an opportunity to see if the Bulldogs can at least close things out with a touchdown.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does.
So he returns it out to the 25-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense.
And here we go. The offense, let's get a touchdown here. We need a touchdown. Somebody score a touchdown. Bulldogs, you're supposed to have this explosive offense. Somebody score a touchdown. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they trying to make a play. Look at them going 5 wide. Brought every receiver on the field out there. And he throws a quick one wide open to tight. He's got space. But his secondary, the safety, he's going to catch him. Oh, my God. I was looking for a big-time touchdown or something. He's been making all the big plays. The tight end, Ray Wilson. Man, this is going to be a low-scoring game. I already can see it. Not too exciting. He just beat his guy in coverage. I don't know who was on him on man, but he just got toasted. Might have been number 44.
Creeping up on a minute to play.
Yeah, he was slow. First and 10 after the big pass play through the air to the tight end, Ray Wilson. And pressure is coming. And, man, I've already talked about they are just bringing the house. Both sides really just bringing it. So 2nd and 10. It's a snap. Pressure is coming again. He's forced out of the pocket. He doesn't throw the ball away, and he's going to be sacked. Nothing but defensive plays. Nobody's scoring touchdowns. This has got to be probably the most boringest game I've seen in the RFL so far. I mean, no type of big plays being made by anyone, only the defense. Nobody really likes seeing the defense making all the plays like this. He's going to throw one deep. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. No plays can be made. No plays can be made here. 4th and 21. Like, come on. What is going on? I give it to the coaches, though. The coaching staff, as far as the defense, they've game playing well against each other. This will be the 5th field goal of the game, and he misses it. Wow. Yeah, this is one of those this is one of those playoff games where it looks like it's going to come down to whoever scores the first touchdown, and that's it. The rest all field goals. This is a board to commentate even.
And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
So come on, end the drought. End the drought, Cougars. We need a touchdown. Yeah, you already know. Steelers Nation all day, man. We better beat these Pats. I'm going to be sick. And look at that. Nice pass. Oh, nice spin. First down. Timeout. That's a big play. But we want to see points. We want to see points. I don't think they got enough time to get points. I think it's just going to be another field goal. 6 field goals already in the game, man. Looks like we're going to go into halftime with the score being 9-6. All field goals on both sides.
2nd and 5.
I guess this is the type of games that happen when you got an explosive offense going up against a beast defense, and then two average offensive defenses going at it, vice versa on both teams. So they're balancing out, so nobody's making plays for it. But yeah, we got to beat the Pats. Hopefully we do beat the Patriots, because I hope we don't come out like how we did in that last game with the Chiefs, all field goals, looking like this game right here, because I'm going to be sick. Like, we need to score some touchdowns, man. We need to punch it in, just like somebody here. This is exactly what I don't want to see tomorrow when we play the Patriots. Nice catch, a nice play, and why didn't they go for the field goal? This doesn't even make sense. Wow, this is just, we're going into halftime. I don't even want to commentate the halftime show. I'm letting I'm going to go ahead and let Larry really do his trash work. But yeah, Dallas, man, I already knew they weren't. I had a feeling they weren't going to make the playoffs, man. I've been had a feeling they weren't going to make the playoffs. Packers do have a good shot of going to the Super Bowl. But my predictions, man, I can't even predict right now, man. I don't know who's going to win between us, the Steelers versus the Pats, and I definitely don't know who's going to win between Green Bay and the Falcons, because the Falcons are kind of hot too. So, and I can't believe it's been a whole half of the game and nobody scored. It's all field goals.
So that's gonna do it for us. We'll send you back now to field
level
for some more playoff.
So hopefully the second half is a lot more exciting than the first. I'm actually kind of glad a lot of people didn't come through in this game than the last one, because it has been a bore to watch. Seems like a pretty good prediction. Hopefully that does turn out to be the case with the Steelers winning 30-28 over the Pats. But yeah, that's why I chose to make this live stream today, so I can be free tomorrow to watch those games. I hope we beat the Patriots. Me and my brother's going to be going at it tomorrow. Two favorite teams going up against each other in the conference championship. That's going to be what's up. Anyway, back to this game. Nothing but field goals. 6-6 going into the second half. I can't even bring no intensity to this commentary. No type of firing up nobody, because, I mean, it's just been nothing going on.
We just saw the linebacker make that play.
It's a short one here.
In a short game. That's when going to be completed. This Darby makes the catch. You know what, as a commentator, I don't think it's a good idea to promote that I know that this game is boring, but it really is boring, and I'm tired, so it's like, I don't know what to say, you know. I just want to see some explosive plays. Somebody's got to do something. There goes a handoff. Hosley breaking some tackles. First down. There's a little trash talking going on.
Third and one, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Appreciate you coming through at 3 a.m. in Germany, man. That's some dedication right there. But shoot, this game really hasn't been exciting. Nowhere near as exciting as the first game with the Aviators and the Bisons. Just all field goals. Nobody's been making plays.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Both defenses just going at it.
The 40 to the 41.
Oh man. Almost want to just let the game's commentators commentate. And look at this, run going nowhere. All I can say is this defense on both sides. I might as well just try to hype up the defense, because the offenses aren't doing nothing. I'm just going to boost the offense right now.
Excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example.
I said the offense, I mean the defense. Anyway, 3rd and 7. See if the defense can get a stop as usual. McAllister throws it, completes it, and once again a big stop by the defense of the Bulldogs. So this is another fourth down stop, third down stop by the Bulldogs, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for Chicago.
It's crazy. Both offenses have been balanced. You can see where they had the tracker over there. 20 carries, 20 run plays, 20 pass plays, and still nothing has happened. A nice punt right there, though. What's good, Dreon? Nice to have you stop by, man. But you're in for a boring one, because this one, nobody yet has been making plays on offense. The defenses look like they've been the only ones come ready to play. Because right now, man, this defense is just killing the offense on both sides. There they are, play action. He's in his end zone. And here goes a big play. First down. I was looking for him to break something, but still, big play through the air. This is what we're looking for. Let's have something happen, man. Let's get a scoring drive. This will be a good way to hype up the game right now. If they can get a 94-yard drive starting at the 6, that'll be what's up. But still, 6-6 here in the third quarter. No big plays whatsoever. And they'll go with a counter play. Nowhere to go with the run game.
He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
Man, these defenses are just been prepared so well for this game. I mean, they're just stopping everything for a minimum gain. There's been no explosive plays on either side. These two teams defensively have prepared excellent against each other. 6-6 game right now. I mean, that's you, man. You want to go to sleep. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, this hasn't been an exciting one. Just make sure you play this back. I'll let you know if it was if the game turned out to be a lot better than it has been. And he throws, and it's a completion for a first down. So they'll continue to keep the drive alive. And that's McGraw. I told you that these receivers that the Bulldogs have are very explosive, and they make a lot of big plays. Nice route right there by McGraw. Hopefully we could get a scoring drive here. Hopefully.
The offense lining up 1st and 10.
Still, both games so far in the playoffs have been what seems to be evenly matched. Right now, it's looking like two boss defenses going at it against each other right here. Trope, it's a 5-yard run. It's a good game right there. There's just been no big plays by any team so far.
After a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle.
Big reason for the Cougars, as I've said, that linebacking core. You can't run the ball against them. Can't really pass the ball against them. And they try to run it, and look, already, who's in there to make the play? The linebacker. And they're facing a third down situation already.
Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, anybody.
Both defensive coordinators for both teams need to get a big check, because it's like they know what each other's offense is calling. And there goes another big play to McGraw. He's been the one making all the plays so far. Oh, you missed that game, Leonard, man. You should have came out for that Aviators and Bison game. That was one of the most livest games I've broadcasted. It was a crazy back and forth. You can go back and watch it, man. That was one of the best games. It was just like that Dreadnoughts game that I broadcast before, man. It was crazy. You missed a good one. But, of course, I got it where you could watch it, go back and watch that, because that was definitely the highlight of the playoffs so far. Yeah, the final score was 34-31, too. Way more exciting than this game right here. 2nd and 3 though. They're driving. They went all the way from the 6-yard line. And here they are making an attempt. And he rolls out of the pocket. Great way to avoid the pressure right there by Merritt. He'll throw this one away.
Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a
yeah, but that Aviators and Bison game, man, y'all gotta, if you missed that, you gotta watch that. That was a big game. Like, that was something like you see in the NFL. Great game to watch.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really
and already, oh my goodness, 4th down, field goal. Looks like they're gonna have to kick to try to take the lead, and this is a far field goal, so I don't even see them making this. Bulldogs field goal kicker is pretty good though. Well, he's gonna fall short. He hits the crossbar. That's probably the most exciting play already that's happened today. the ball hitting the crossbar.
Considered a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by
the Cougars. Both offenses, man, are just not showing up today. Well, I'm not going to say it's them not showing up. It's just that both of these defenses have prepared so well against each other. It's just like there's just no big plays that can be made by either team. And this is one of those games where we're just going to have to get hype. You're going to have to get lit when we see the first touchdown. I can't wait to see who scores the first touchdown. I hope this game isn't full of all field goals, though, man. It's looking like it. Look at that, man. Guys just coming straight to the ball. Yeah, this game, I'm telling you, this has been a boring game. This got to probably be the most boring game that's happened this season. No matter of fact, way back in like week 3 or something, it was the Bulls versus somebody and versus another team. I can't remember who they were playing. And it was this final score was 10-0. That game was the most boring game that I put on here. But this is living up to be the second worst. And they run the ball. Not much to get there.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a
3rd and 14. They're going to convert this. It's looking like it's going to be another one. There goes some play action. They're going to throw deep, though. And a nice grab. Okay, let's make some plays. Let's make some plays.
19 yards gives them a new set of downs. He's such a good route.
They finally get the ball into their playmakers' hands, and that's Lyons who makes the grab in traffic, who has a great corner covering him. Crosby, one of the best corners in the league. Overall, really doesn't display it, but he's made a lot of plays this season.
And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Already got a sack on the day. And there we go. Pressure is coming. What type of pass was that? McAllister showing his accuracy is not really that good. Coach not pleased with that.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
I should have put my user controller as the Cougars to sub out McAllister. Oh my goodness. Well, as soon as I say something, an interception by the defense, and it stops the drive. I can't even get hyped for the interception because it's just been a whole bunch of defensive plays being made by both sides. And Duncan Bain comes right in front of Bryson, cuts him off. Interception. My goodness.
Now this offense ready to take over again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
I need to. I wish I was the Cougars right now. I could have switched over. Peter Carson would have probably been a better quarterback to start for the Cougars. But that's who they wanted to start, man. I didn't want to have any influence. That's what the game wanted to start. That's what they're going to have start.
But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Yeah, this is torture. You said it's torture for you, man. I'm up here commentating. I don't even know what to say. It's just nothing but big plays being made on defense that you can't get hyped for. Like, Jesus Christ. I can't wait till this one's over. I can't wait till I see a touchdown. I don't even know if we're going to see a touchdown.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And do they get a first down? Inches short. Wow, I'm gonna really be in my bag if they don't convert on this 3rd and inches. I got a feeling they're not gonna convert on 3rd and inches, and that's gonna suck. Somebody please score. This is torture for all of us.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop.
This has lived up to be nothing compared to that Aviators and Bisons game, man. That Aviators and Bisons game was so lit, man. I still can't believe a couple of you guys didn't see it, man. It was a game to watch, man. A game to watch. Hey, Adrian, your prediction might be spot on with a score being 9-6 as the final. I hope it's not, man. It's almost the 4th quarter already. I mean, look at this. Look how these defenses are attacking. Nobody can do anything. Yeah, you're definitely right about that, Leonard. These boring games, it's realistic. That's why, you know what I mean, if I wanted to be unrealistic, I could have just ended this broadcast and just restarted the game, but nope. I'm gonna let it play out, and this could be a big play right here. Don't know why he cut it back. He had a block. He should have just kept going straight. But it's a 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge.
I mean, even though it's realistic, it sucks to have a boring game like this be in the playoffs. Like, I'd love to have 2 back-to-back exciting games like that Aviators and Bisons game. Like I said, man, yo, I'm gonna keep saying it. If you didn't see that, go back and watch that game. That game was lit. One of the best games that I've broadcasted for my league in the RFL. The best.
After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA
Sports. It's just like D-League.
Back now here on EA Sports.
You guys are not lying.
Even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Oh my God, we are in the 4th. No scoring whatsoever in the 3rd quarter. All field goals in the first half. 6-6. Hand off to Trope, and it's a 1st down. I got a feeling there's going to be some scoring going on though in the 4th. That always happens.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen.
So 1st down run by Trope.
Allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
And they're lined up in the I formation. Sick flag football. Oh my goodness, look at that. Defense is just, what is the, you want to know who to blame for our torture right now of watching this is the offensive line. The offensive lines on both sides are the reason why nobody can make plays. It's because the quarterbacks have no time. The defense's linebackers are good, so they're shutting down the run game. It's just nothing either team can possibly really do. And look at this. He takes the sack, almost took a sack. He's able to get the ball off. Incomplete.
Get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that
this game might really be all field goals.
And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
3rd and 10. Wow, he luckily got that block, and he still gets sacked. Oh, my goodness. He's not even going to be in field goal range, so we're not even going to see a field goal. Oh, my goodness. 9-6 is definitely tempting. I'm going to go with your prediction, Brian. It's definitely looking like it's going to be a 9-6 as the final of this game.
Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
I know that is crazy, right? You got the Cowboys, you got the best offensive line, you got his coach coaching the team, and yet the line sucks and they can't do nothing. And why are these guys attempting this field goal this long? Wow, I've seen it all. I have seen it all.
This game remains tied here in the fourth.
Coach, you knew you shouldn't have called that. You should have just punted it away. But hey, hopefully that'll put them. They're at midfield, so hopefully that'll help the Cougars score a touchdown from where they're at.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the
Man, if they don't take advantage, if they do not take advantage of this field position at midfield and score a touchdown, oh my goodness. I'm mad nobody even made a field goal yet to break the tie. Big play right there. Okay. Nice little 20-yard gain. Yeah, I do sound desperate. I desperately want to see a score. I want to see a touchdown. I want to see something happen right here. Because this game, it went from the Aviators and the Bisons game being the most lit game that I've ever broadcasted to this game being the worst one that I've broadcasted. So this is crazy. Wow. Can't even throw. The defense is strapping up so much, he can't even throw a screen pass. He's got to throw it out of bounds. This game has been so defensive. I don't even feel like I'm commentating right now. I feel like I'm just talking about how these teams are just not making no big plays. Just feel like I'm a fan in the stands just watching this game. Just like, what's going on? This is I've wasted my money.
The nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're gonna have to eat up a lot of blocks.
3rd and 8. Please convert.
And when they do their job well,
please convert. Wow. Oh my God. Incomplete pass. At least make the field goal. I'm going to be sick if somebody blocks this field goal because he shouldn't miss this field goal from the 28-yard line. If this field goal gets blocked and it remains 6-6, I don't know what to do, man. These corners have strapped up the receivers. They're usually the guys who make all the big plays, and we haven't seen any big plays yet from either one of them. Even Landon Lyons, the huge big playmaker for the Cougars, finally. But still, that's not exciting. Another field goal on the board, man.
So a good kick that time, and that might
Oh
help to
my
get the
goodness.
negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
especially since this was not
So yeah, Dreon, right now your prediction looks right. 9-6.
Nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
I would have never expected this from 2 explosive offenses like these two teams have. And the defense is just. I already knew that the Chicago Cougars defense was going to bring it. But I didn't think that the Bulldogs defense was going to do the same. And they've made some big plays, and they've made the game going together. So, yeah, we should be grateful for points. Wow. Look at this. Don't take a sack. He's going to take a sack. Oh, my God. If you're going to take a sack, at least fumble it so that somebody can pick it up for a touchdown to bring some excitement into this game. But he takes a sack and loses 14 yards. Come on now. What is the deal? Oh my goodness. And the replays kind of drag out the boringness as well. Like, oh my goodness. 2nd and 24. Shotgun formation. I was kind of hyped up in the beginning of this game. And then it just went all downhill. Because there's just been it's been like this all game. 3rd and 11 though. They come up and covered some ground back. Coach getting hype. I don't even know what he's getting hyped for. It's looking like they're going to lose this game by a field goal. You thought the Steelers all field goals game was bad last week. This is worse than any game I believe I've ever seen. Oh my God. Incomplete. Why did he even make that throw? He had pressure in his face. You got to give it to the defenses, man. The defenses for both teams have just shut each other's offenses down, man. Shut it down. I'm going to be mad if this goes into overtime. I hope this doesn't go into overtime. Because it's just going to be stretching out the boringness. And it's probably going to be won by a field goal, too.
A good return there, 17 yards. And now Chicago getting ready.
Yeah, I hope maybe we will see a safety at one point. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for a fumble or something. It hasn't even been a fumble. It's been interceptions, but it's interceptions you couldn't even get hyped for. I was kind of hyped for that one interception by the linebacker by the Cougars earlier on. That was the last time I believe I was hyped. Look at that. He's got, oh my God. You got one guy to beat. You make him miss. You got a big offensive lineman in front of you. You can break it off for a big run. And that doesn't happen.
Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So do you guys think we're going to see a touchdown by the end of this game? You think any of these teams going to score a touchdown? And he doesn't even get the first down. Wow.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
I don't think we're going to see a touchdown in this game.
They run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what
that's my prediction. I don't see no touchdown whatsoever being scored.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I mean, look at this. You got little plays like this, but they stretch out the drive, makes you think that they're going to go down the field, score some type of touchdown, and they don't. They get shut out. Like, somebody make a play. Cougars got the lead. They should be able to score something.
They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
What the hell was that?
Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh my God.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't.
Oh yeah, you're running back. Actually, the Cougars. Which team are you talking about, though? Either one of these. The Cougars are actually both teams are set with running backs. Right now, the Cougars got their backup running back in, and he's just having an average game. Well, not really an average game. He got 92 yards rushing right now, 24 carries, not bad.
So 2nd down was a run.
But yeah, you probably don't want your running back going to either one of these teams. If I was a running back, I would want to go to. Oh my God. Another drive in the dirt. If I was a running back, though, a team I would want to get drafted by, which I know is going to use me in this league, is the Conquistadors. Even though we're the worst team in the league, the main reason is because their running back wasn't productive and their offensive line sucks. Hopefully they'll do something about that in the draft. But most likely you'll see that direction. You as a running back, all the good teams pretty much got a solid running back, so look forward to getting drafted by a team that doesn't really have a running back that hasn't been the best. But hopefully your player can make an impact and make a team who's been terrible have a shot at making the playoffs. Not even that, winning the Relocation Bowl.
Great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out. You feel like you're in control now. You're doing the
you ain't lying about that. Shoot. If I was a player and I got drafted to the Browns, I'd be hyped too. I'd be hyped. I'd go anywhere. And look at this fumble, and it's picked up. This is the biggest play so far that's happened so far. Oh my goodness! Can we get a touchdown? All field goals has been. Can we get a touchdown? We need a touchdown, man. You come up, big time sack. Look at this. Langley coming up with the forced fumble on the sack. They recover it, and hopefully we can see 6 get on the board this time.
Last time had to punt it though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline.
All right, here we go. I'm going to kind of boost up this drive, though, because I have no choice. I hope that these guys score on this drive. If they don't, something's wrong. Pressure is coming. He throws, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. All right. All right, so the first play throws it out of bounds. Hopefully, somebody gets open and makes a big play. We want to see 6 on the board from either one of these teams, but the Cougars right now have the best opportunity. All field goals, man, 6-9. Who would have thought this was what the game was going to be like? And it's a first down. Here we go, connection across the middle to Bryson. All right. So the Cougars look like your prediction might be right, Alex, with 16-9. Looks like it might be the final. Hopefully we get to see a score. It's an 8-yard game right there. Let's get a touchdown, y'all. Let's get a touchdown. I don't care what team wins this, to be honest. I just want to see a big play being made. All field goals we've had to deal with. Yeah, 16-6. That's what I meant. My bad. Look, they can't even get 2 yards on the carry. Come on. You better not stall out. You better not stall out on 3rd and 1. You better not stall out on 3rd and 1, Cougars. Please do not go incomplete. I knew they were going to pass it. Somebody be open. There we go. Finally, touchdown, Cougars. Oh, my God. We've been in a drought for 4 quarters. For 3 quarters, almost into the game. We finally see a touchdown. The Cougars get on the board. Oh, my God. Thank God. We finally get one. Route right there by Tuitt. Looks like he got a little clip or whatever. I forgot what you call that. Anyway, touchdown. That's what we wanted to see. 16-6. Yep, that's what it'll be. A good field goal. And now we gotta hope that we can see some type of comeback effort from the Bulldogs here. Yeah, thank God. Thank God for that touchdown. We've been waiting all day for this. All day.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And the turnover last.
So what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna answer? Like, what is the Bulldogs gonna do? Make this game exciting, at least for the final 5 minutes.
They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this.
Go with some play action, rolls, and now we're starting to see the big plays. We've been waiting for this all day. A nice catch across the middle. He took a hard shot.
Selling the play action pass. A lot of responsibility shifts
Boom,
to the linebackers.
nice shot right
They're the
there.
ones have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Yeah, I'm calling it already. I think the Cougars are going to win this one. I already had a feeling that this game was not going to go into the 20s at all on the board, and he's got to throw it away. Pressure's getting there. Man. Facts. I hope they don't call no all deep bomb Hail Mary passes the last 5 minutes. It's going to be boring to watch. It's already been boring enough.
A little bit too quickly.
And there we go. And he makes the catch. Where were these catches at when you guys couldn't move the ball? Everybody was dropping in traffic catches. Saw Lecky finally makes a catch there. I don't even think the quarterbacks are over 200 yards passing yet. Yeah, it is finally looking to start to get interesting. I knew all it was going to take was, oh, snap. Okay, good fight for the first down. I knew all it was going to take, though, to kind of spark this game up was a touchdown, but man, was it late in the game. We only got 3 minutes and something left. Yeah, it's looking like the Cougars are going to come away with this victory here. Wide open is Wilson.
And he gets it down to the
Ray Wilson.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
So yeah, 13-16. Hopefully we'll see that. That's a pretty decent score. Bulldogs are driving downfield finally. He's got time in the pocket. Throws. It's Lecky who will make the catch. Who was Lecky at all game, man? He was making. Right now he's making some good catches. What was that? His third catch of the day? Got to be his third catch of the day. And it's the 2-minute warning already, so this game almost over, you guys. Almost over. You see nothing but field goals for the first 3 quarters and all the way to the middle of the fourth, and we finally get a touchdown from Tuitt on the Cougars to extend their lead, and now here they are leading by 10, 16-10. I said 16-10, I'm tripping. 16-6 with a 10-point lead. And look, they're trying to get crafty now. Shifting the offense, making some audibles.
Back to throw now on first down.
And it's a flag on the play, close to getting in the end zone. Wow, and we get holding. Just when you see an explosive play. That's crazy.
For the flag.
Holding, and now push him all the way back to 32. First and 20.
He'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness. Drop pass.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week. Game planning.
Yeah, this game is definitely over for the Bulldogs. Came in hot. This explosive offense that they had, and they only got 6 points today. All field goals, no touchdowns.
Back to throw again.
Now they are. Screen, they'll set up. You break a tackle, and finally we're going to see an explosive play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Let's go. Finally. Where has this been at? Where has this been at? The screen goes for 6. They needed to get the ball in the Trope's hands. He's an explosive running back, but you knew you couldn't run the ball against him. You should have called more screen plays like this, and you get a good result. Finally, another touchdown. We at least got 2 today, guys. We at least got 2 touchdowns today. Today we got 2 touchdowns. So they're within a field goal here. They got all 3 of their timeouts. So they're either going to go for an onside kick and hope that their defense will get a stop if they don't recover it, or they're just going to kick it downfield and have faith in their defense, what they should do because it's been a defensive game all day. So you might as well just kick it deep and hope that their defense can get a stop. We'll see what they'll do. Yeah, they're going to kick it deep. So smart decision by the coach. And this one way back in the end zone, but he's going to take it out. And he only takes it to the 18, so not a good decision to take it out there. Logan McAllister, we talked about him. You can see his stats, man. Guy doesn't even have 200 yards passing. I don't even think he's got 150. Can't really add that up by my mind right now. But, man, I think that is 150. Got 153 yards passing, I believe. What kind of run was that? Oh, man, I hope they don't kick a field goal and this goes into overtime. I mean, who knows? It might get more interesting, though, if they go into overtime and hit a field goal. Yeah, 16-13. It's looking like it might be the final. Get a stop. Yeah, that was some crazy glitch flow. They're going to run the ball, and, of course, they get the stop. Good thing they didn't kick an onside kick because that would have been harder if they didn't recover it. They knew their defense has been on fire all game, so it was a good play call. 13-16 here. They face 3rd and 12. And they're going to run it as they should. And they are not going to get the first down. He'll fall well short. Yeah, and it's looking like it might be 16-16 as the final going into overtime. But that's only if the Bulldogs can capitalize on their final opportunity here. 1:30 seconds. Hopefully they'll get a really good kick return, a punt return, excuse me, from this kick. And now you know that the Cougars punter, he's got to be looking to try to boot this one, but doesn't really come out, doesn't really get really good at hang time, and they'll be at close to about midfield. So they have an opportunity to tie things up for the field goal, or forget about the field goal. That would be crazy if these guys pull a rabbit out the hat and somehow score a touchdown to win the game. That will kind of boost up, even though that would be amazing, an amazing finish to the game. I still am going to say this was one of the most boringest games that I've ever had to play. And it's going to, of course, be hard as you see him throwing it out of bounds. 2nd and 10. They're going up against, I believe these guys still are the #1 ranked defense in the league. But they are going up against a tenacious defense. He's got time in the pocket, just can't find nobody. Finds Trope, so he makes a good move to go out of bounds. So they have an opportunity to tie things up for a field goal. I think they want to get closer because their field goal kickers already missed a couple kicks. They want to get within the 30. So a couple more yards. They got a first down here. Nice catch by Trope. Good job getting out of bounds. He just spanned number 33, Blankston. He's playing him all the way around on that juke. I wouldn't quite say field goal range yet, though.
Fresh set of downs here.
They've missed from this distance already today. And here we go. He's looking. He's got time. Pressure's coming. And it's a catch. Yes, it is. So he will at least be in field goal range. I think that is enough for them to be able to kick a field goal to go into overtime. 1:07 seconds left. Yeah, if it goes into overtime, man, I'm dead too, man. This game goes into overtime. This is going to be crazy. Hopefully the overtime is going to be lit because this whole game has just been a defensive game for both sides. And low scoring, nothing. For the offenses, it's just one of those games. And it happens to be a playoff game. Hopefully next week's playoff games aren't like this. And here we go. Nice catch. He's fighting forward. It's a first down. Hold up here. Got time winding down. Under a minute left. These guys, they don't care about no field goal. They want the 6. They want to win the game. Can they do that? And it's a completion for a short game. They're going to want to hurry things up. No timeouts for them. And they're left with 35 seconds or 36 now. A false start. Wow, it's going to push them back. Oh. That opportunity. That's, you know, they're mad about that.
To make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
I would advise none of these corners to press up and get cooked.
He's got time in the pocket.
He throws. Touchdown! The Bulldogs! Oh! Wow! They might have just won the game with an unknown player, Yates, coming through. Wow! Bulldogs come back with 30 seconds left on the clock. 30 seconds left on the clock. The touchdown.
Still couldn't prevent it.
And Yates hasn't made a play all game. And he scores the game-winning touchdown most likely. And they're going to have to win by a touchdown. A field goal won't do it as this one goes through the middle. 30 seconds, all 3 timeouts. So now the game, it has gotten a little interesting. 20-16. Yeah, this game was crazy. What would boost this game up from being boring is if they somehow find a way to score a touchdown in 30 seconds. But they're gonna have less than 30 seconds on offense after that return. 4 seconds off the clock, 26 seconds. You already know there's not many plays in the playbook, so they have no choice really but to go for Hail Marys. That's not going to work for them.
Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this?
Yeah, if his toe was out of bounds, that would have been. If he caught that pass out of bounds, that would have been funny to watch. I had a feeling they were going to score a touchdown too, man. Here they are. They got an opportunity. Let's see what they do. He throws. And he makes the catch. They call a timeout. 20 seconds. Woo! This game's looking live now. But they're lining up in the Hail Mary formation. Why? Why are you lining up in the Hail Mary formation with 2 timeouts? Oh, he's throwing this one in the end. Wow. Wow. The quarterback just drew on that play. Wow. The game is over. The game is over. The Bulldogs somehow find a way to advance in the playoffs with a last-minute touchdown by Yates. And this is it, man. Yeah, this game was. Wow, man. I'm at a loss for words for how this game turned out to be. But the Bulldogs are going to advance. 2016 is going to be the final. Ironic, that's the score of last year. But anyway. Man. This is it, man. Bulldogs pulled the upset victory with a last-minute touchdown, man. So not as exciting as the last game that I broadcast, but it was pretty good. It was a pretty good game. It ended well. Ended a lot better than expected. Thought it was going to be a game with just all field goals. And they're going to line up in the victory formation. And this is a wrap. Bulldogs to come from behind when they were down 16-6 in the fourth quarter with not much time left, but they found a way to persevere, come through, and win the game with a last-minute touchdown. And we're going to see them advance.
No one thinks we can do this.
Oh,
Only
man.
people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go out the
Crazy.
road, band together, and get it done.
Okay, Dr. K, I'll check you guys' channels out. Thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. But, yeah, man, this game. Man. Was very boring. I can say that. The game was very boring. But then at the last minute, this right here. Last minute touchdown. How did you let him get that wide open? They advanced in the playoffs. Great 20-16 win. I'm not going to go over the stats, but we're going to see who's going to play the Celtic Tigers and the River Hogs in the second round in the conference championship for the finals. And I like how the quarterbacks are throwing realistic percentages. So I've definitely got my sliders on a beam. But anyway, nothing to talk about with that game. All we know, it was boring. It was an epic finish. Yeah, the fourth quarter was definitely epic. But now we're going to see what's going to go on next week in the playoffs. So we have the Aviators who are going to advance. And we now have the Bulldogs who advance. A last minute comeback win. So here we go. We're going to advance the week. We're going to see who's going to verse the Celtic Tigers and the River Hogs. And yep, it's going to be the Bulldogs. Well, let me just go to this playoff schedule. So here we go next week, man. A rematch. That was a crazy game during the regular season. It was a battle for the #1 seed in the RFL when the Aviators took on the Celtic Tigers. The Celtic Tigers, I believe, were home the same way that this was, and they came away with a narrow victory, I believe 32-26. But that was a great game. Hopefully we'll have another rematch. The Aviators had a great game this week, and that win over the Bisons and their rematch. And so it's just been constant rematches in the playoffs for the Aviators. Who's going to advance in this game? We don't know. It's going to be an exciting one. I just know it. So this is going to be a great game to watch. This game is going to be the exact same as it was this week, 4/15, Saturday next week. And then we got the London Bulldogs taking on the Portland Riverhogs, who has the MVP quarterback, Hunter Mackey. I will put out the people who won the awards this year for their great season. Hunter Mackey, though, is the starting quarterback for the Riverhogs, MVP of the RFL, and he's going to be looking forward to advancing his team to the Relocation Bowl. So whoever wins these games are going to be the teams that are going to be competing for the first ever Relocation Football League. So it's going to be a great one to watch. Hope to see you guys all there. And like always, leave a like. You guys already commented and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week for a battle between the Aviators and Celtics, which is going to be a great one. I said Celtics. What is this, basketball? Celtic Tigers and the London Bulldogs and the Portland Riverhogs. Appreciate you guys for coming out once again, and I'm out. Peace.